Hi, I'm Dom, and thank you so much for your time. Today's reading is going to be about those of you that are in no contact. I have my own personal opinions, but who am I to judge? No judgment here. With that, we'll get started. Spirit, please give us some insight for those in no contact, Spirit. Thank you again for stopping. If you like my content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Would love to have you join the channel. Thank you, Spirit. Please give us insight for those in no contact, Spirit. What do they need to know about their person for those that are in no contact, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, for those of you that are in no contact, you want to know what's going on with your person. Right now, we're starting out with the Six of Swords in reverse. Life is a little bit turbulent for your person right now. There is some commotion going on. It's like they can't settle. And when they're placing effort into things, it's not going their way. You're starting to force, and that's just causing the energy that they don't want to compound, if you follow what I'm saying. They're losing passion. They're losing passion for their situation, just life in general. Why is it always me? Why doesn't it go right? Well, maybe if they treated people the way they wanted to be treated, things would go right. Lover's card, major arcana. The Lover's card's typically about options, choices, and obviously about love relationships. Your person's in no contact because they thought they found something better, and it didn't turn out the way they thought it would turn out. And they're on the receiving end of what they've given to others. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me more insight for those in no contact. We have a bunch of cards come out. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords upright's typically about sleepless nights, worrying. And I don't know if I could get close enough. There you go. Do you see the bedspread? It's just beauty. And when someone's in the Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, anxiety, they're failing to take notice of the beauty that's right in front of them. And with this coming in reverse, your person, they still have this ego about themselves that, okay, you were placed in no contact. They took their interest elsewhere. That hasn't transpired the way they thought it would, but they have this arrogance and ego about themselves that it's going to turn around. They just haven't learned their lesson as of yet. Followed with the Empress card. This is the type of energy that they have, this belief that they are everything um, to everyone. What an egotistical person. Why would you care if this person's not contacting you? Very fake, no substance. Eight of Pentacles. Since you've been placed in no contact, you've been doing some work on yourself. You've been improving in areas that you knew needed improvement. You're finally taking the time, since you've been in no contact and you haven't had this distraction and obsession, that you've been placing this energy in yourself, which is a very good thing. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Sun card in reverse. You're not happy. You're not happy because you were placed in no contact. You have this sense of feeling that you weren't good enough. It's an ego hit. There's no other way to put it. And I'm not going to say, rejection is God's protection and cliche stuff. I'm not going to say that, but I'm a firm believer that things do happen for a reason. This person who placed you in no contact may very well have been a twin flame. And what I mean by twin flame, which is different than a soulmate, a twin flame is someone who enters your life, and it's a karmic relationship because they are to teach you things that you need to learn and work upon for yourself, and vice versa. So there's a come together and then a separation. Well, in separation, you've been the one that's been doing the work, and the other person's still stuck on themselves, even though whatever their interest was, went after, did not work out. I know you're happy to hear that. With this Nine of Cups upright contentment card, you're happy to hear that the person is not having things go their way. Yet they're still thinking they're that, all that, and they're not. And you're happy to hear that. I could appreciate that, but it's a Page of Cups. Pages are messengers, usually a message of love, message of emotion. This person's not going to reach back to you because this person is so stuck in themselves. They're expecting you to chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. Hold on to your integrity. Continue to put the work and effort into yourself. One more card. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a card about passionate, self confidence, vibrant, fiery energy. This work with this Eight of Pentacles that you've put into yourself, people are noticing it. You're shining, even though inside you're dealing with some of the ego hit, I like to call it, from being put in no contact from this egotistical a-hole, pardon me. You've done the work, and continue to do that because people are noticing that in you. Let's get some clarity here. So, Spirit, we want to know, why aren't things working for the egotistical individual that put my collective in no contact? Why is the world a mess right now, Spirit? Give us some clarity, please. Give us some clarity, please, Spirit. Give us some clarity, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Here, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a card. It's a card of a new beginning, uh, truth, integrity. Your person, again, they received what they did to you. And that's the thing about karma. Sometimes we're lucky to be blessed to witness it, and sometimes we're not. Spirit saying that that turbulence has been caused because this person received what they did to you, but they're still in their head thinking that they're all that, and they're not balanced person. They're really not. The Six of Pentacles is about being breadcrumbed. You could see the individual handing breadcrumbs to the person on their knees. This person's life isn't balanced. They're not a balanced person. They may even need professional therapy, that sort of thing. But Spirit's saying to you to remain persistent in putting the work in yourself with this Queen of Wands energy. Um, get up off your knees. Get up off your knees. Don't accept breadcrumbs. Continue to focus on yourself and do the work on yourself. Spirit, give us more clarity, please. More clarity, Spirit. Thank you. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, looking back at the good times, fond memories. Sometimes that's hard to let go. When you split a relationship, you find yourself getting thoughts. They just come in. You could be in the middle of cooking dinner, and all of a sudden it's like, where did this thought come from? And it could be, it's a thought about this person, a good time. And I'm not saying to counteract that with a negative thought to kind of wash that away. I'm not saying that at all. But when the thought does come to you, if you truly want to disconnect your energy from this past egotistical person, when you're thinking of some good times with this person, and you're realizing now that they weren't real, what I want you to do is to acknowledge that and then exhale. And then as you exhale, say, please return. Who first? I'm sorry. First question, who does this belong to? And then please return to its owner with deep inner consciousness attached. I did that for a difficult situation, and that energy dissipated over time because I'm asking it to be removed from my deep consciousness. So give that a shot. Spirit, give us more insight, please. Please give us some more insight for a person in no contact. I'm really not telling you anything that you didn't know already. Sometimes we just need others' spirit to confirm what we're feeling or thinking. But above everything, keep putting the work into yourself. Keep doing that. This person does contact you, which it's not going to happen. But if they do, remain closed off to this individual. Do not open the door. If you open the door to this past situation for an individual that did not respect you, appreciate you, took you for granted, lied, manipulated you, you're just going to go through another cycle. It's a twin flame, it's a karmic relationship to teach you not to allow that, to keep healthy boundaries and to respect yourself. If you do, if you do open up, get weak, and take the call, these efforts that you're making, you're going to hit a stagnant point. It's going to stop. Do not stop the positive momentum that's happening in your life with that magician card in reverse. They're going to tell you with this Three of Pentacles upright, give me another chance. I made a mistake. Let's try it again. I'll do better. You've given this individual chances in the past, and but this no contact really pissed you off, and I don't blame you. Do not allow someone back who's so immature to go no contact. That's the thing with no contact. I view it personally as being for cowards. You know, have the decency as a human being to say, you know what, thank you. It didn't work out. I'm moving on. I wish you the best in life. But they don't do that because of their ego. And I'm not using the word narcissist because it's used all too frequently in today's world. And, I'm not saying there's people that aren't victims to narcissist, heinous acts, but um, when dealing with we perceive to be a narcissist, the best way to get over that is to take accountability, take a good look. What did you allow? Not as opposed as playing the victim card and this person did me this to me. What did you allow at particular points in the relationship that you knew at the time was wrong, but you went ahead with it anyway? Um, that was a lesson I learned. It was a difficult lesson, but I learned it. And the death card, it's a reluctance to let go. I know how you're feeling. I know how you're feeling. It sucks. You're the Five of Wands, inner battle with yourself. You want to let it go, but man, whatever it was for you really did it for you. That's why you're struggling. You're being reluctant to let go. Spirit's saying with this Four of Swords, take more time, collect yourself, organize yourself. You see in back, there's like conflict, but everything here is in order, and this person's lying in rest. I'm not going to tell you to go meditate or that. But what I'm going to ask you to consider to do is to look at the situation as a whole. And sure, there were good things, but there were also things that didn't sit well. And I think if you pull back and take an audit of it, you'll find more discrepancies than goodness. What's at the bottom of the deck? Thank you again very much for your time and joining me. If you appreciate my readings, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to have you. I'm going to be making an announcement coming up here in the near future. I'm going to do a contest. I want to figure out what I want to do, but it's going to result in a free personal reading for someone. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. It's time to put down the burden, let go of it, quit torturing yourself, quit thinking about it. I know it's easier said than done. And the best thing Spirit's telling me right now, thank you, Spirit, the best thing you could do right now is bring new things into your life. If that's new music, read a new book, drive a different way to work, but break the routine, stay steadfast, keep doing the work on yourself. And again, when that thought enters, exhale. Who does this belong to? Exhale and send it back to its owner with deep inner consciousness attached. Thank you again. I hope the reading resonated with you. And if you are in this position, and if you are, keep doing the work and bringing new things into your life. Thank you again.